Hi guys, welcome to Didedi's Crafty Corner. I'm going to try a technique today that I saw this morning on the Scrap Time videos. It's something that I am subscribed to, and she showed a video today where Tim Holtz was showing Distress Oxides on glossy paper. And I, like so many of you, were blown away the second I saw this. So the paper that you need to use, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see if I can do it. That's why I'm doing this video, to see if I can do it. Is the alcohol ink surfaces paper. The Yucco paper, or Yuppo, whatever it's called, the Yuppo paper will not work. So what he was using today is the glossy. This is the package that comes with the 3 different kinds, and it's matte on one side and glossy on the other. And that's what he used, so that's what I'm going to use today. All right. And what he did is he just put his Distress Oxide inks down on a mat, sprayed it, smushed it down, sprayed it, smushed it down, dried it, and then kept going in with it. And then when it was all done, he showed what it looked like and how the oxides would come off after they were wet, or after if it got wet again or something, I think he said. Anyway, you'll have to go watch the video, but I was so blown away by the differences after he added the Distress Glaze that I want to give it a try. So that's what I'm going to do today. And because, I'm really colored challenged, true story there, I'm not really sure what colors I want to use. But I think I'm going to start with a couple that he did use. And I'm just going to put them all around. I'm going to use Victorian Velvet, which is not a color that I grab for a lot, oddly enough. I did in Distress inks, but regular Distress inks, but not so much in... I'm gonna give myself a bigger palette because I know me. And then I'm going to do peacock feathers because you knew I was going to have to do that. That was going to have to happen. And I wanted to have a little neutral, even though I'm not sure that's the actual thing I need to do, but we're going to do that as well. I think that might be a little too blah. All right. I bought myself a distress sprayer finally. I don't know. I was really inspired today. That's all I can say, guys. So I'm going to spray it. All right. And then I'm just going to kind of lay it down in sections. I keep saying I'm going to wear gloves, and then I never do. Ooh, pretty. Oh, that's pretty. What was that color in the middle? I spruced. I like that. I'm a messy crafter, guys. Good goobers. He said, this is the other thing he said. He said, once you lifted it up, you're done. Dry it. He said a couple of really funny things. I'm going to quote him in the comments below so you can see what he said. But that's one of the things he said. If you lift it up, you're done. If you peek, you're done. And I'm so guilty of putting it back down again. He also said you need to dry it. Every time you peek, you dry. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to add, I think I want to add a little bit of darkness over here. Let's just see how that looks. Which way to put it? Let's go right there. All right, you can move it around. It's just you can't peek at it. That's what he said. I'm going to go with what he said. Super pretty. Look at that so far, guys. The other thing he said, which I did already know, is that you have to dry your distress inks. If you're doing this technique, you've got to absolutely dry them after each time, because if you wet a distress ink again, if you re-wet and it's not dry, it's going to just turn into mud. And I learned that. I don't think I knew it, but I learned it. It was something I learned as I started playing with them. So I'm super careful about that now. But that is something for sure that you've got to watch for. All right, I want to do... And so what we're doing now is we're just layering on colors. That's what we're really doing. We're just sitting here playing, but we're layering on colors, and we're going to see if we can see them through at the very end. That's the idea here. And I really wanted some more. I really like this color, and I'm not really getting enough of it. But I don't want to mix it with the blue, so just wipe that up. All right. Let's do that. Just trying to add water where that is. So I don't have the other mat, the new mat. This is the old one. The new one, it's not supposed to beat up like that so much. I'm curious about trying it. I don't really want to mess up my blue section too much, but all right, let's just do it. I'm just going to put it down like right there. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, I lifted. Let's try. The paper is curdling here, just so some of it off the edges here. All right, I'm going to go back in right now and just kind of, I don't want that one, that's too big. I don't want that one, that one's too big. I just try to pick up some of the dots like he did today. He just kind of picked up some dots. And I'm just going to try to do that real quick. Like not really smooshing, but just kind of picking up dots. But I'm not looking, so it doesn't count. Okay. there's that. And I know this video is going to be long, guys. I apologize for that. But I'm really wanting to try this technique, and I figured since I was going to do it anyway, I might as well bring you guys along. I'm going to go pick up some of this. I'm going to pick up some of this. And let me re-wet my little white area right there. I don't think that's really going to show up. But, all right. I really like this section right here. All right. I think I'll do that and maybe right in the middle. And I'm going to come get, let's move that. I just want these little dots of this blue. And we'll go down here. I want some of these little dots of this blue. And in the middle, I just want a little bit of that. And maybe right there, some more yellow. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, and then we're just going to add a couple more colors, a little more of that bright pink and a little more turquoise, and make sure I get this one edge over here, and then we're going to go ahead and do the technique. I think I'm using, look at this, guys, I'm telling you. Oh, good gravy. I think that I end up using too big of a piece of paper. That's what I was trying to say. I think I end up using too big of a piece of paper. All right. Perfect. All right, let's try one more time. This time I'm going to lift. Whoa, baby. We're still not getting a lot of over anything over here, though, are we? I just broke a cardinal rule, but I'm getting impatient here. And I'm not digging the mess. I have to be honest, I'm not digging the mess. All right, I just want to take some of this off here, and then we're just going to go ahead and dry it and try this technique. I like that. Okay, let's try. God bless you. I know I should be done, but I'm not, guys. I'm not. I really want. This time I'm just going to pick it up and dry it right away. I love how those dots came out right there, right? That is so cool. And I don't know how I actually got it. I guess you don't scrunch it down this far. Alright, so that's what we came up with. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's very pale. What he was saying is that on this paper, though, the Distress Oxides would still, see how it came off on my finger? It would come off on your finger. So that's what led him to trying the next technique. That's what we're going to do next, because this, I think we've been doing this a half hour already. I hate to waste that ink, but for the sake of time, let's move along. All right. Okay. All right, so then what he did, that's pretty. It's pretty. Let's see what happens. So you guys can see. Let me zoom you in. Oh my goodness, my legs hurt so bad today. All right, so that's what it looks like. Zoom you back out. So what he did was he used the Distress Glaze and a clean dauber, of course, which I'm doing as clean as it can be with my dirty hands, and he just put it in here in the glaze because it fits right down in there, and he just rubbed it all over this picture. And when he did, magic happened. Look at the difference, guys. Blew me away. And then, of course, when it dries, this is protected from water and air, and it's just going to be beautiful. Oh, I love how that yellow picked up right through there. Wow. The antique, or whatever I used, old paper, what was it called? Hold on, I can't hold this. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be trimming it down, and I've never used glaze before. This is my first time. But I don't want any circular lines going through it. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at that. Oh, wow. All right, let me zoom you in. What do you think? Can you guys see it? I feel like my lighting is so bad lately. Did that help? I don't think so. Super pretty, right? I wish I had snapped a before picture, but I didn't. All right, guys, that is it. What do you think about this? I think that's beautiful. I'm going to let it dry, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Wow. That really did, look at that. That's pretty amazing. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.